What is going on, everybody? It's Andy Matters here, and welcome to a 33-minute viral YouTube Shorts Accelerator. So here's what we're going to cover in this video. We are going to be talking about how YouTube Shorts has now given you a huge advantage over pretty much any other social media platform out there. We're going to be talking about my simple but powerful 33-30 content strategy to make your YouTube Shorts videos go viral, and how to get thousands of eyeballs on your offer every single day on autopilot without having to pay for ads. So first of all, let's kind of dive into, how YouTube Shorts is actually giving you a huge advantage over other social media platforms, okay? So if you're somebody that's already got an existing YouTube channel with long form content, then basically what YouTube Shorts has allowed you to do is essentially get a whole bunch of views on your YouTube Shorts, and then the people that actually engage on that, and people that actually watch your YouTube Shorts, are then going to get recommended your long form videos. Okay, so it's really giving you a huge opportunity to really get your content out there in front of a much bigger audience. Okay, YouTube Shorts are also evergreen. Okay, so you're essentially building digital assets that can continue to work for you for years to come. Okay, so if you're somebody that's been on the Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, pretty much any other social media platform, you will know that most of the time when you put out content, any of these like written posts, they won't be seen typically in a week or even in a month's time. Whereas if you just think about YouTube, let's just say, for example, that you want to go and listen to a really old song that you like, right? That song could be published 15 years ago and it's still getting views. And that is the power of YouTube, okay? It's digital real estate. So Shorts have also allowed you to skip over the whole creating engaging thumbnails in order for your videos to start getting views. And, with the old YouTube system, when you do start getting views, you also have to be able to keep the viewer retention for up to 50 or over 50% in order for those videos to keep getting shown to more people, right? So YouTube Shorts has not only allowed you to skip over creating thumbnails, but you only really need to keep the viewer's attention for over 30 seconds in order for that YouTube algorithm to really push that video for you. So it's much easier. And you can also easily grow your subscribers base utilizing YouTube Shorts. Okay, so quickly, before I continue, I want to quickly dive over into my YouTube Studio dashboard and show you some actual analytics. Okay, so this is a channel that I'm still focusing on growing at the moment. So I'm very much in the trenches with you, kind of growing this as I'm teaching you this stuff. Right, but if we have a look over here, this is basically showing data for the last 365 days. Okay, and I just want to be transparent with you. I had one short video which has now been deleted from my YouTube channel, but essentially I really started with Shorts less than 30 days ago properly. And if you look here over the last 365 days, I've created 69 videos, long form videos, and 19 shorts. Okay, so with that kind of ratio, you would think that I'm getting a lot more views from my long form videos. If you ever look at how many views I've got over the last 365 days, I've got about over 4 times more views in the shorts from 19 videos versus 69. Okay, so I hope this kind of really just explains how YouTube is really pushing these shorts out to a larger audience than before, right? So if I scroll down here, obviously over the last 365 days, you can see that 50% of that traffic has come from YouTube search, 33% has come from YouTube Shorts. Okay, so a very large portion. All right, so now what I want to do is, like I said, I've actually started properly on my YouTube Shorts less than 30 days ago, and I've already got a bunch of like viral videos, and I want to basically show you some actual analytics. Okay, so long form videos, I've only posted 2 in the last 28 days, and I've posted 19 shorts. Okay, I'm not even into the 30-day thing, right? And if you look over here, from my long form videos, I've got 480 views, and then on my actual shorts, I've got 3,500. Right, so that's a massive difference. And if we look down here, you can see that over 80% of the traffic that I'm getting is from the shorts feed. So like I said, YouTube Shorts allow you to skip over needing to create engaging thumbnails, and they basically just start serving your traffic channel if you have the right system of optimizing your videos and the right strategy to actually put these videos out in the first place. And this is exactly what I'm going to be teaching you in this program. Okay, so now we're going to dive into my simple but powerful 33-30 content strategy to make your YouTube Shorts go viral. And the very first thing that you're going to need is really to just understand how the YouTube algorithm works and what actually makes YouTube Shorts go viral. Okay, so if you've taken a course on YouTube before, it's probably going to be outdated. And the reason that I say that is because YouTube is constantly updating the algorithms. Okay, so you have to stay on top, the latest of, what YouTube is doing in order for your videos to actually work. So we're going to be diving into helping you understand how the algorithm works, and then exactly what you need to do in order for your videos to actually go viral. Then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts content plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a 30-day YouTube Shorts video plan. And then we're going to be talking about, how to create a So you're not stuck there, with just wondering, what piece of content do I put out this day? What piece of content do I put out that day? You're actually going to have a 30-day plan with 33 pieces or 33 or more pieces of content that you can just look at a piece of paper. Okay, today I need to create this video on this. The next day I need to create this video on this. Okay, there's going to be an actual content plan in place for you to be able to do that stuff. And we also have a simple dummy-proof strategy to ensure that at least one of your videos goes viral within the next 30 days. Okay. So how to get thousands of eyeballs on your offer every day on autopilot without having to pay for ads. And the reason that YouTube Shorts are so effective is because it completely cuts out the need to create amazing thumbnails in order for you to get views, right? We've just kind of spoken about that. The videos are up to 1 minute long, so they're quick and easy to create from your phone. You could be out in the car, in the passenger seat, of course. You could be out at the supermarket, and you can literally just whip out your phone and you can record this video, which makes it super effective, especially if you're somebody that's like a busy mom and you've got to look after children. Anybody can find a minute out of the day to record this video. And the reason that you may have tried with Shorts before and failed is because you don't understand the 33 rule when it comes to YouTube. I've looked over tons of new creators, and instantly the very first thing I look at is, do they understand the 33 rule? And just from looking at their videos, it's instantly going to tell me if they have. And I can tell you that 90% of new creators that come onto YouTube and then quit never understand the 33 rule. So that's one of the main reasons that they actually quit in the first place. The other reason you may have failed is because you're incorrectly optimizing your videos, right? Like I said, the YouTube algorithm is changing all the time. Okay, so if you've got a course which was built a year ago, 2 years ago, then it's highly likely that optimizing your videos, the way that you've been taught to optimize your videos, isn't as effective in today's market. Okay, so making sure your videos are optimized the right way is actually normally what's really going to tell YouTube that your video is what it says it is and really going to push out to more people. So you also don't want to fall into the trap of, not knowing how to optimize your videos and then go and looking at somebody that's really successful and basically copying what they do if you have a small channel. And the reason for this, I see tons of people going out there and just modeling what they see successful people doing, and their videos aren't really getting tons of views. So one of the things you have to remember for somebody that's, really successful, that has hundreds of thousands of subscribers, is that they already have an audience. Okay, so they can literally just create a video, they can post it without any tags, any optimization, and it's going to get a bunch of views because they've already got a bunch of subscribers. Now, if you are a new channel and you try and do this, what you would typically see is that your videos will tank because they're not properly optimized, and this is exactly what is hurting your growth. So some of the common trends that I see online is basically people being stuck on the content hamster wheel. We've all been there just putting out pieces of content because our coaches told us that we need to. It's not really something that we enjoy. We're just doing it because it's really like a necessity that our coaches told us that we need to do, right? No. Random acts of marketing, okay? Which is basically just putting out random things on random days and not really have a system or strategy behind what you're doing. Like I said, we are going to be giving you a 30-day content plan so you will know exactly what to put out, right? Buying course after course with little to no results. Yeah, that shiny object syndrome. You see something over there, you see something over here, you're not really kind of like focused. You may have a system, but then you're not really focused on, what's going to actually get you the results, okay? Gurus promising the world, and then when you purchase from them, they hit you with 1,000 upsells and you're left without support unless you pay a premium for it. So this one really makes my blood boil. The amount of students that I've had over the years that have come to me and, be like, yeah, I've been burnt by this coach, or I've joined up with this program. And then, they're selling us solo ads, they're upselling us to all of these different things. They're telling us we need 20 different funnels, and there's a constant upsell. And then what you find is that a lot of the students that go through these programs are typically waiting weeks for support. They're reaching out for support or to be told that they need to pay, another £1,000, another $1,000 in order to get the support. And it really just leaves a bad taste in their mouth. Okay. And then it makes it difficult for the genuine coaches, because there are a lot of genuine coaches out there. It makes it difficult for them because these people have been burnt. And typically what will happen from that is a bit disheartening, especially if it's like your first time, maybe you're struggling for money and, you really want this for, to change your family's life. And then you've been knocked down by these programs basically teaching you the promising the world and, not delivering it. Then the procrastination sets in. Okay, I'll create a video tomorrow, or I'll create it the next day. Okay. And then you basically start self-sabotaging to the point where you just quit, right? And this is why this thing really makes my blood boil. Okay, so these are some common trends that I see online, and then kind of getting stuck using oversaturated strategies and struggling to stand out from the crowd. So if you're somebody that's been doing Facebook organic, I do not need to say anything more about that. essentially it's just a whole bunch of people just swimming in a red ocean, trying to feed off the same clients, the same audiences, searching for the same clients. And it really is just an oversaturated, opportunity, which is really just kind of getting a little bit outdated, if you ask me, right? So, let's talk about the passive income lifestyle that you can grow from this, okay? And when I was putting this slideshow together, I thought, right, okay, I could just show them a whole bunch of my income screenshots, okay? I've built a 6-figure business. I have tons and tons of income screenshots. But again, this is another pitfall that I see people fall into, is they see a coach who's making 50 million. They see a coach who's making 20 million. Like, yeah, he makes a whole bunch of money. He's going to be a really good person to teach me. And he may be, but just because somebody can make money doesn't necessarily mean it makes them a good coach. Okay, they may do it for themselves, but they may not be able to transfer that energy across to their clients. Okay, so that's really what, for me, defines success as a coach, is if you can transfer your knowledge over to your clients and then they can basically duplicate those results and get results from it, right? So this is why I've left a whole bunch of income screenshots. You can pause this video, you can have a look, and essentially this is like some of the clients that I've worked with who have basically given this feedback. I've taken screenshots and I put this up here. So implementing the system that I'm showing you is what can truly create that passive income lifestyle where you're able to make money while you sleep. Okay. And let me just ask you this question. Aren't you sick of the cost of living crisis in the world right now? Okay. The energy bills, the cost of inflation, struggling with day-to-day expenses, or maybe that you've lost your job in the past due to COVID and you're sick of your income being at the mercy of your boss, who can literally give you the boot as soon as a global crisis hits. And then you may be sitting there thinking, Andy, another global crisis isn't going to hit. So that's what people were saying after COVID. And then look what happened with the war in Ukraine. Okay. It's basically made everything go, 10 times more expensive. And if you are somebody that's been struggling, okay, you are somebody that's struggling to pay your bills and you are just continuing to work at your job, hoping that something's going to improve, that you're going to get a pay rise. I've left this little quote down the bottom here from Albert Einstein. Okay, so don't take it from me, take it from Albert Einstein. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. All right. And this is what I see, time and time again, is people struggling, but they still just continue to go to their day job like, their wages are, somehow going to improve. So essentially, if you're struggling and you want change, it's going to take a different decision-making process to one that you've already been doing. Okay. So, the very first step is that you're actually here watching this video. So well done for that. So I can help you. I know how to help you create that passive income lifestyle, but if you let me, okay? So this is for you if you're sick of having to keep feeding the Facebook algorithm posts that won't be seen by your audience in a week's time. This is for you if you're looking for a way to start, grow, or scale your YouTube channel to automate your lead flow and sales. And this is for you if you already have an offer and you want the ability to get your offer out in front of millions of people around the world, without having to pay for expensive ads. So this system is designed to get you 3 things, okay? So the end result is to essentially have a 6 or 7 figure business model, okay? But the 3 things that this system is designed to help you get is hot leads, okay? Effortless sales, and for you to build a digital real estate war machine that never stops working. So you remember me saying how if you want to go listen to an old song that was maybe published 10, 15 years ago and how it's still getting views, this is the digital real estate war machine that never stops working. So every piece of content that you put out has the potential to continue to work for you for many years to come. And that is the power of YouTube. So this really gives you the ability to create deep impact in your audience, okay? You can get insane reach on your videos, meaning that your offer has the potential to be seen by a much larger audience, okay? I have never, ever seen any social media platform out there which can give you the kind of reach that YouTube does in the way that it does, in short form videos and long form videos, right? You have the ability to sell affiliate products without having to do any additional work. So you can have those multiple streams of income. So if you've ever seen a YouTube video or YouTube channel where they have like tons of links down in the bottom, in the description section, these are, essentially other streams of income. So you don't just need to sell one thing. You can sell multiple things and have multiple streams of income without having to do any extra work. And this also helps you to kind of build an email list on autopilot. So you can build an email list, which is one of the most effective ways of marketing still in today's market. And this really kind of helps you to build that email list on autopilot without having to do any of that kind of manual labor of, reaching out to people, any of that sleazy, messenger stuff. Where people come into your inbox and kind of pitching you this, that, and the other. You can skip out all of that stuff and build this thing on autopilot. So hot leads. This is well known already. The best quality traffic the best quality organic traffic is already known to come from YouTube, period. Okay. You speak to any of the kind of gurus out there and they'll probably tell you the same thing. This is why most of the gurus out there in today's market are now focusing on YouTube, because this is where the best quality leads come from. You know, we're going to be focusing on high leverage hand raising content. So this is all attraction marketing. There's none of this direct outreach. There's none of this adding 30 to 50 people a day. There's none of this, you know, messaging loads of people to get ghosted in the messenger. This is hand raising content, okay, which is attraction marketing. And you can grow your own following on autopilot, which is the power of this. And, you know, your tribe, your following is really going to be, you know, what you're really going to be making all of your money from. So it's very important that you actually have an audience, have a following that we're going to be showing you how to build on YouTube. And you can be able to get effortless sales from this, okay? And I call it the invisible sales system because, like I just spoke about, if you have like other like affiliate offers down in the description of your videos, and people are clicking on these and they're signing up for the softwares and this, that, and the other, you can essentially fall asleep and you can wake up to a sale in the morning. So this is why we call it, you know, effortless sales or this invisible sales system. You can leverage bonuses. Okay. So let's say, for example, that you are selling some kind of like, you know, coaching, and, you know, somebody kind of comes into this kind of program, you can then offer bonuses. So if you're like an affiliate marketer, you can maybe offer kind of like some sort of support to these people. You can offer some kind of, you know, cheat sheet PDFs on, you know, how you've, you know, done this thing. So you can leverage bonuses, which would then obviously make your offer more attractive to the people that you're selling them to, right? And like I just said, there is no direct outreach, which is attraction marketing on steroids, okay? And another reason that you really want to be focusing on this digital real estate system is because what happens if you're focused on Facebook, Instagram, or any of these kind of platforms? What happens when you fall ill? Because nobody's immune to it. Let's say, for example, that you get down with the flu or COVID and you're unable to work for a week. Your whole lead flow thing just kind of grinds to a halt unless you're paying for ads, unless you're on YouTube, which is digital real estate, and it continues to work for you 24/7, 365, right? So what's the catch? You may be wondering, and obviously there is a catch, okay? So let me just kind of explain a quick story about, you know, how I kind of like wanted to build this program, okay? So I've obviously coached, you know, before in multiple niches, and I've sold, you know, $10,000, you know, 10K programs and stuff like that. And typically not everybody just has that money to just invest in stuff, right? They just don't. Okay, some do, some don't. But then obviously working with other coaches and stuff, one of the things that they tell you to do is, okay, go and sign up for this financing thing so that people can come into your program and they can just finance it, or tell them to put it down on a credit card. But I'm looking at the reality of the situation. We've just gone through COVID and we're now going through, a war in Ukraine, which is pushing the price of everything up. So naturally, it's a big risk for most families to just go and invest 10K on, put it down on a credit card, or it's a big risk for most families to just go and invest 10K into this financing thing, right? You know, knowing that they're only going to be in a better position if they actually make a return from it, right? So this is why I wanted to create this 33-minute viral YouTube Shorts Accelerator, which is going to be affordable to pretty much any household, okay? Then, you know, you jump into this program, you can actually grow a business from it, make money from it, okay? Get results from it. Just then for my own selfish reason, if you get results from it, then, you know, I'm obviously going to be asking for video testimonials. Obviously, this isn't a requirement, but the hope is that you get results from this. You see the value in working with me, and then you're going to want to jump into my higher level mastermind. All right. It's as simple as that. And for transparency's sake, that is my reasons, my own selfish reasons for putting this thing out so cheap for you right now. So what you don't need is, you definitely don't need any paid ads. You don't need any prior experience. It doesn't matter if you're a complete beginner and know nothing about YouTube. You don't need solo ads. I hate them. Just stay away from them if you were to take my advice. You know, there's no cold DMing, there's no cold messaging or any of that stuff. And there's no technical skills needed. So if you're somebody that's, you know, not very good with tech, then it really doesn't matter. So the result is that you will have multiple streams of income, okay? You would have at least one or more viral YouTube Shorts videos by the end of this program. You have an automated lead flow for your business. So if you do fall ill, you don't have to worry. You know that lead flow can continue, and you can have that passive income lifestyle where you can make money while you sleep. So what's actually included, you know, as a founding member of this program? We're going to have a full-length masterclass program, okay? So there's going to be live coaching and support. So essentially what I'm going to be doing for the beta group, okay? So the first people that come through this is going to be the beta group. And I'm going to basically be teaching the whole system live, okay? So with me teaching this live via Zoom, you're also going to have the ability to ask me questions. Okay, so it's going to create this sort of, you know, mastermind environment. Okay, so there's going to be live coaching, there's going to be that kind of support there as you're going through this. You're also going to get access to a support community where you can network and socialize. Okay, you can really kind of just connect with, you know, like-minded people who are on the same journey that you're on. You know, you're going to have access to a organic booster chat, which is really going to be something that we're going to use to help boost your videos out into the YouTube algorithm to get a whole bunch more views on it. And then we're going to be giving you access to an affiliate program. This is only going to be open once this program is complete and the course is built. We're going to be giving you access to an affiliate program, which has 75% commissions. I did want to kind of just raise this a little bit higher, but we couldn't just due to kind of like fees with, you know, processing payments and stuff. So we left this at 75, but, you know, we may potentially be offering like a white label system in the future, obviously, as this thing grows. And we're going to be giving you lifetime access to all future updates at no extra cost. So what's the investment? Okay, the normal everyday price for this is $9.97, but like I said, this is in beta at the moment. So this is only going to be available for a limited time, and we're giving you this for a special beta price at £297. Okay, absolute bargain, right? If you're somebody that can't afford the £297 up front, then, you know, we're going to let you split this down into 3 weekly payments of £119. Okay, so we also have this nothing to lose results guarantee. Okay, so I know I've made some big claims, you know, that you should be able to, you know, create 33 pieces of content and, you know, like have at least one of them go viral. So as a result, I put together this nothing to lose results guarantee. So if you try the program for 30 days, apply the 33 to 30 content strategy laid out in the program. So obviously you have to follow our system, you know, produce and publish 33 minutes or more of YouTube Shorts content over the 30-day period, and you still haven't got at least one viral video, you get all of your money back. Okay, so essentially you've got nothing to lose and a lot to gain. So what's the next step? You know, would your younger self be proud of who you are today? Because essentially the next step is really just going to, you know, take a prompt decision. Okay, whether it's yes or no, that's up to you. But really the next step is going to take a prompt decision. And like I said, there's really no risk to you. So if this is something that you really want, there should be a link or a button down below this video. If you click on that one, it's going to take you to the next step, and then you just follow the instructions from there. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side.